The best advice you will hear today is to stop being replaceable and start being irreplaceable. Now, this is super important because this can be applied in your work life and even in relationships. Now, the problem that most of you guys have, and that the majority of people have, is that they're not unique. They are replaceable. So let's assume you are a worker for a company and you share the same work abilities as everyone else, the same work ethics. Eventually, one day or another, you're gonna get replaced by someone who is younger, by someone who is better looking, by someone who is stronger, by someone who is more interesting as a person, by someone who is more charismatic, who knows how to make people laugh, or by someone who can do the same thing you can for even less money. This is the sad and cruel truth about this world, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can only accept it and try to adapt to it. So the question now is, how do you become irreplaceable? What should you do to become irreplaceable? Well, one of the fastest and simplest things you can do is to start being yourself. Start being more authentic. A lot of you are not authentic. And do you know why? Because you are scared of rejection. You fear rejection. You fear of being disliked by someone else. And I understand this because we are social creatures. So one of our biggest fear is social rejection. So I understand why you behave in that way. You are trying to be liked by everybody. But the problem with this is that you're gonna be a certain person with your family, you're gonna be a certain person with a group of friends, another person with your girlfriend, and on, till the point where you look yourself in the mirror and you're not able to recognize yourself. You're not gonna know who you truly are. You're gonna lose the ability to know yourself. You're not gonna be self-aware anymore. And this is a problem because you're trying to be liked, as I said, by everybody. But let me tell you this, there's gonna be no one in this world that is going to be liked by every person. No one. They crucified Jesus Christ, who was literally the perfect man. He never hurted anybody. He told good teachings. He always did good things to other people. He prayed for those who persecuted him, for those who beated him. He was the perfect man, literally. And they still crucified him. And they still hated him. So if they did this with Jesus, then of course someone in your life is going to hate you and is going to dislike you. And you have to be good with that. You have to not care. Because when you become yourself, when you start becoming authentic, then you will be in peace with yourself. And you will know your strengths and what you're not good at. And you'll be trying to improve on that. But the most important thing, probably, is that you will be the same with everyone else. The people that love you right now, the people that like you right now, are going to like you even more. Because you're going to show parts of yourself that you didn't show before. The only consequence, as I said, is that maybe more people are going to hate you. But who cares? Literally, what impact is this going to have in your life? You start being yourself. You are in peace with yourself. You're okay with yourself. Then who cares if people dislike you? Do you agree with me? This is the first thing. And the second thing that takes a little bit more time is to start developing some skills. Start expanding your knowledge. Start working on yourself, developing a good physique. Start reading some books. Start learning a new skill, a new monetizable skill, because you're going to be a different person then. You're going to have more abilities that you currently have. Then you can be truly irreplaceable. Let's take again the example of the job that you work in. Let's assume that you are a worker in that company. If you can solve problems that other people can't, then do you think that the manager would like to keep you in the job? Then don't you think that you're going to be truly replaceable? That if you want to leave the company, they will beg you to stay, they will raise your salary just because they like you as a person. And you can do things that other people can't. So this is very important. Those two concepts are very important. The first, start becoming more authentic. And the second one, start developing some real skills, some real abilities. Then your life will truly change for the better. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned from it. And if you have a question or you want to see more content related to this, then just let me know in the comments and subscribe to the channel.